our body is totally new after 2 years. This is what I learned in one of the intense program which I was going through, and something very interesting, right? So if we are every 2 years we are new person altogether, and according to epigenetics, okay, they say every second 20 million cells are dying, and at the same time 20 million cells are born. And our body is a protein manufacturing machine. So every cell that is produced is actually a cell. Now another question is, what is this cell comprises of? According to epigenetics, they say epigenetics is 99% in energy in information and 1% matter. And in quantum physics also they say it is nothing but 99% empty space but with a trace of energy. That's what they say in quantum physics. Now let's dwell a little deeper into related to the epigenetics, okay, which is very interesting. When you are, after every 2 years, when you are a new person, now the interesting question comes is, let's say I had diabetes, heart problem, any diseases, right? That is a chronic diseases, maybe asthma, anything you can just take, right? So the question immediately comes to my mind is, now if at all I'm a new person, before 2 years I had all these ailments, and why still I am going through that, right? So sometimes it sounds like it literally, with this logic, this whole funda collapses, but it is not. Why? Because this is where something very interesting. So when every cell is dying, right? At the same time a new cell is born. Okay, now you might be asking question that from where this new cell is coming from, right? So according to the research, they say that the moment the dying cell produces a new cell, and before it dies, so that is how the new form is, a new cell is born. And this is nothing but again a protein, and when a new cell is born, it carries all the characteristics of the old cell which is dying, and it is passed on to the new cell, and that is how it passes to the next 2 years, next 2 years, next 2 years. Okay friends, so I got the answer saying that if at all I am having any ailment which is chronic, probably it is because of that information is getting passed when the new cell is born. Now question comes, another question is, now is there any way wherein we can break that? That's where it becomes very interesting. That is why I am sharing this video today. Yes, that is possible, and you can break this chain. What does it mean? Is, if at all after 2 years I don't want heart disease, I don't want diabetes, I don't want maybe rather the word is, I want to be free from the heart problem, I want to be free from diabetes, I want to be free from any chronic ailment which probably I am just going through. That means today I have to act, I have to take certain concrete actions, so that after 2 years you are bound to come out of it completely, and which is proven. I'm not talking theory, because I'm just referring what is being researched and shared, and people experimented, and that's how they got the result. And I'm here, I learned today something very new, which is very new to me. I thought I'll just share it to you also. Probably you may not heard this, and probably this is going to be a very valuable information for you. Now though, the interesting question again comes back, now what is that I need to do today, so that after 2 years, if at all I have this disease, probably I will be out of it. It is as simple as that. Another very next level of a tiny information which I want to share is, so this information, whatever the information is there, that is all about the emotions and all about our the habits and everything, whatever is there, that is the characteristics each cell is having, and this cell is getting passed to the next newborn cell, right? Now, how do I change it? Okay, now that means by consistently doing certain things in a positive way. Let's say you want to come out of heart disease, there are certain ways. By doing that consistently for 21 days, that's why people say that if you do for 21 days, that becomes your habit. Now I really understand scientifically why this 21 days is very, very important. Okay, so if at all you are doing consistent, there are certain actions which you are doing something related to heart problem, and if you are doing today without fail for 21 days and consistently, if you're doing for another 2 years, probably the new cell is, whatever new cell formation is happening every time. So that means a new information is fed into the new cell. The new cell is again, information is getting fed into the another new cell, right? So that is how this new information is getting fed. So more the new information you give it to yourself, more the new person which you are going to be. So now the interesting another question that comes now, what is that new information, how you are going to give it to you, give it to that cell, right? So one of the bestest way what I heard is through meditation, one of the way, right? So the masters say that this is the only way to incorporate that new thoughts into it, because during our meditation, so what happens is from conscious mind to go into the subconscious mind, and subconscious mind, when you feed this information, that new information is accepted as is, because this subconscious mind will never judge whether it is good or bad. Whatever you give, that believes as the utmost right thing, and it starts working on it, right? So most of people who are experienced understand this concept. So the more information through meditation, whenever you consistently give it, and that has the impact after 2 years. So if you are literally for years together, if you are going through any emotional traumas, tragedies and health problems, so now this is the right time to start meditating. Now when it comes to meditation, again, there is a method. It is not just you are closing your eyes and doing certain things. Now take the help of some experts who are really seasonally good at the practice, and they will teach you how exactly the meditation needs to be done, so that you will take the 100% advantage out of it. Okay, friends, so I felt very happy when I heard this, and I thought I'll just share it to you. And it is very simple, just by meditating, by putting new thoughts into your subconscious mind. After 2 years, that is bound to change. It is interesting. If you really want to see the results, now unless you act on this particular information, it's not going to help you anyways. The people who are really serious now, they are going through a lot of health issues or anything, the biggest habit they also want to change, right? Because I'm conducting comfort zone liberation programs. Now habit also, now probably I want to do something new in my life, and I'm unable to do at this juncture. Why? Because of it is the new cells which is already hardwired. Now sometimes neuroscience people say that your neurological hardwiring is happened. So to come out of that, this is also one of the way wherein you can imbibe a new habit consistently for 21 days and continue it for at least for quite some time. Maybe after 21 days, 30th days, or this thing, that becomes your new habit. That's where your new transformation is possible. Okay, friends, I hope this information is really valuable, and whoever is serious, act on it and take the nothing. And by the way, it is not going to cost you anything. That is another interesting factor which you should be knowing, and at the same time, I think this information, or many people are there to spend money anyways, so this is not for them. People who believe that I have money, a lot of things can happen, but this is for the people who believe that yes, working on certain things, I think if it is giving me such a phenomenal results, I think I should be trying. Okay friends, thank you so much, and I hope this piece of information is going to help you in your future. See you in my next video. Thank you so much.